Welcome to the Local Lick Show. Johnny Dollar here, broadcasting from the Rhythm City Casino Studios here in downtown Erie, Illinois. So glad you can join us today on this Saturday afternoon. And the Local Lick Show is brought to you by Heartland Connections, the #1 live music destination in the Midwest. Check them out online and see what they got going on. Again, thank you to Heartland Connections. Well, today is a special day. It's been a while, but we've got a live guest in studio. And for our devoted WQUD listeners, you know her very well. But for those of you that are new, I'd like to introduce to you Molly Durnin. Molly, nice to meet you for the first time.
Hey, very, very great to meet you too. Thanks for having me here at the studio.
Yeah, we're going to have a fun time here in this next hour. And for those of you that are new to the show, I'm going to have Molly introduce herself. So tell everybody who are new to the show, because we got people new all the time, who is Molly Durnin?
I am a local to the Quad Cities singer-songwriter, original artist. I play every weekend. I've been a working musician for 10 years. Originally born and raised in New York. I've been all over the East Coast, but I find myself living in the Midwest now. Happily, I love this place. I love the people here. And I'm a musician. I'm just here to bring music to you guys.
And being a musician is your full-time job then?
It is my full-time job. I'm one of the lucky ones that's getting away with it.
Good. That's awesome. And, you know, every Saturday I always mention on the show to have everybody support local artists, of course, here in the area. But we've got people listening online, so for them, support your local artists. But, you know, things have been tough, and you've probably been asked it a lot of times, but how have you managed to stay afloat during this last year? This last year has been... It's been tough. Like, I won't lie. Like, 2020, worst year of my life. Hands down. Hands down. I've stayed afloat by friends, family. You know, the music community has taken a hit like they never have before. And it's been a struggle. I mean, I've survived by survival tactics alone. And I'm just happy to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, and things are looking to get better. And I know somebody that's in local music, and they said that some people have just completely given up on music. You know, they spend all their time, money, and you know, almost their whole life. Some of them have given up. But I'm glad to see that you've survived, and I think it's a testament to your music. You have such great music, such a great voice. Thank you. Yeah. So, well, you know, let's hear that voice and that music. Right. What do you got for us first? I'm gonna play a song, Foxes. I have this. I have a fox tattooed on my arm. It's the fox that's on the cover of my album. So, I figured it's fitting as an introduction. All right, let's hear it.
run with them. The pine trees are chasing me away, away on legs down the mountain ridge, screaming down from the cliffside, trying to tell me about the meaning of life, trying to tell me about meaningful life. Light up the forest, light up the sky, this darkness will see tonight. Light up the moon and the mountain tops. This is night. This is night. This is night. So run with them. I wanna see foxes. I wanna be the foxes. Wanna be the foxes. Steal the light from the street lamps. From the street lamps tonight. Light up the forest. Light up the sky. This darkness will see tonight. Light up the moon and the mountain tops. 'Cause this is night. This is night. 'Cause this is night. So run with them. Run with them.
All right, Molly Durnin live in studio. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, and before we got to the song, you were talking about survival and survival tactics, and I can't help but notice that guitar certainly has survived a lot.
This poor guitar. This poor guitar. I've treated it so poorly. So poorly. This is my absolute first guitar I had. It's been with me from day one. It's my ride or die, and I've treated it poorly. It's been in my car, kiln dried in the heat of South Carolina
Ooh,
in the middle
yeah.
of summer.
Yeah.
It has been frozen to death in the cold winters of New York. And I feel like if I start treating it good, it'll like get an idea and like start sounding bad.
Yeah.
You just gotta stick to what you're doing. Like consistency, I think, is the key here. But I am a Breed Love sponsored artist. This is a Breed Love. It's an old school Breed Love, and it's my favorite guitar. I'll never have another guitar in my life.
So how long have you had that then?
I bought this. I want to say when I was 19 years old.
Okay.
So yeah, being 2021, I think it's 10 years old now, 11 years old. I'm not good at math. I'm good at music.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And yeah, but hey, it sounds great. It really does. I mean, for those that are watching on the live stream, you can see it, and I think you even posted that on your Facebook page. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a literal hole where there shouldn't be a hole.
It's new. The hole is new. It's like, Willie Nelson, watch out, I'm coming for you.
Right. Well, that is a very nice guitar, though. I mean, it has character.
It does.
You know,
it does.
I mean,
it tells my story. I mean, without this guitar, I feel like I would be nothing.
Right.
I found my sound with this guitar. It gives music to my words, it's everything.
And so is that really your only guitar then, or do you have?
I have about 7 guitars now.
Yeah.
But this is the only one I play.
Yeah. All right. That's awesome. Sounds great, like I said. So also, I noticed on your Facebook page too that you talked about, I believe it's your mother that's also a singer.
Yes.
Yeah, that is something. I mean, a lot of musicians have inspirations from obviously, hearing people on the radio or whatever. But I mean, you have a direct connection.
I do. And, my mother, she started playing music, she told me, when she was 14 years old. And it was her older brother who got the guitar. And she stole it from him. And she actually gave me the guitar case of that guitar when I was in my young youth. And I used that guitar case for this guitar for many years until it literally fell apart. But she did it. She did the music scene back when there was a coffee house circuit. She traveled the country. She traveled the world until she had kids, and then we ruined her dreams.
Yeah, always the kids. Always the kids.
But yeah, she is my inspiration. I mean, I grew up listening to her play guitar and sing in what we called the music room, because we had that in our home. And I thought everybody had a music room. I thought everybody had a mom that sang and played guitar and was just so cool. And as I got older, I found out how like lucky I was to have music to be such a intrinsic, rudimentary part of my life. And she stopped for a long time, but she's now getting back into it. She has her own YouTube page. She's like, I don't care. I'm in my 60s. I have my own YouTube
Good
page.
for her.
Everybody follow her.
Yeah. What is it?
Oh my gosh! And I don't.
Okay,
even know.
We'll find that out.
Just text me, message me. I'll send it to you. It's on my Facebook page. But she's amazing. She truly is an inspiration to me. She never pushed the guitar on me. I started playing guitar in college. Like, she is amazing, an amazing guitar player, amazing musician all around. Like, yeah, I'm lucky to have it in my blood.
So do you copy a little bit of your mom's stylings when you play? Or is it all your own?
I think I have no choice. I mean, how could I not?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody asked me my whole life as a musician, they're like, who's your influences? I've never said my mother. I've always said Bonnie Raitt, James Taylor, all these amazing songwriters. But I mean, my mother, she's probably my number one influence.
That is very awesome to have a direct influence like that. Not a lot. I've had quite a few musicians in here, and a few of them, they've had their parents, dabble in music, but not quite like your mom. And I can't wait to hear more of your mom's music. So we'll look up that YouTube channel here in a little bit. But in the meantime, let's talk about, you said you grew up in the East Coast.
Yep.
In New York State somewhere?
New York State somewhere. So do you remember the music scene over there? Yes.
Well, and how does it compare to other parts of the country, especially here?
So the music scene, it's upstate New York. It's the capital region.
Okay.
It's the 518. Hi, guys. They made me. I would not even be a musician without them. They literally pushed me to be a musician. And the support and just the culture there is so geared towards original artists. And I was molded because of that support. I've always told everybody I've always been interviewed by that the 518 has made me. And I have the utmost gratitude for that area, because it is a thriving music scene, a thriving original artist music scene that I don't think I would be the person I am today without them. Like, it is extremely just thriving and healthy. I then moved down to Charleston, South Carolina. It's a very different scene. It's a transient scene. It's a thriving culture of tourism. So, I mean, you get exposure to people that you would never see in your life, but you don't get that culture of community. So when I moved to the Quad Cities, it was a very familiar feeling of the 518. The Quad Cities music scene is a family. It really is. And I get that support again. And I love it. I'm trying to put out another album, and I thought I was going to do it here with my home studio. It's a lot harder than it sounds, but I've written some songs here with the support of the music community that I never thought I would get out. And I'm so happy to meet the people that I met here in the Quad Cities.
Yeah, that's an interesting perspective. Most of the people we have here grew up, born, raised here, and their influences are from local bands. And with you, it's a little different. You know, first started out New York State, Upper New York State, and then that's South Carolina. You said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a business almost. You know.
Yeah.
The music scene.
Tourism is a business.
Yeah. I mean, with the music scene here,
it's a hustle.
Yeah, with it here, it's more of a passion, I would say.
Yeah, I could get back to my roots and why I got into music, and that's what I love. Like I got into music because it's a part of who I am. It's part of my soul, and all I want to do is share it with people. So thanks for having me on.
Yeah, well, appreciate that. Well, you got a song to share?
I have so many songs to share.
All right, good. That's what I want to hear. What do you got for us next?
We'll stick with the first album that I wrote.
Yeah, sure.
That I recorded in 2012. Mm-hmm. This is going to be extraterrestrial. This is a song about aliens.
Oh, I love this topic.
It's very fun. I wrote this after listening to the radio
Right.
George Norrie, Coast to Coast.
Yes.
Are you familiar?
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm old school. I grew up listening to Art Bell. So that's how old I am.
Anybody who stays up way too late at night, you'll know. And if you're not a paranoid person, you'll be a paranoid person after you listen to George Norrie.
That's right.
So, George, if you're listening, God, I've been trying to get you this song forever. It's called Extraterrestrial. The ship came down through the town, through the city and around this oak tree. Everything I wanna be, everything I wanna see. Shot to the clouds and makes me want to scream out loud. Everything I wanna be, everything that I wanna see. Extraterrestrials are running through my bones. The humans that they own, hurting down. They step out on their own. Faces unshown. The world is undertone. Oh no, well, no. Everything complete, everything I wanna be. Starlight, star bright, yeah, that ship's coming in again. Starlight, star bright, yeah, that ship with a little man. Starlight, star bright, run quick to take me away again. Ship came down through the town, through the city and around this oak tree. Everything I wanna be, everything I wanna see. Everything I wanna see.
Molly Durnin live in studio here on the Local Lick Show, brought to you by Heartland Connections, the #1 music destination in the Midwest. Molly, we're going to take a short break here, get everybody a nice swig of water or whatever their refreshment of choice is, and we'll be right back. Right.
Thank you.
After this. Welcome back to the show, the Local Lick Show, your home for all local and regional musicians here in the Quad City area. Johnny Dollar here, broadcasting live from the Rhythm City Casino Studios here in downtown Erie, Illinois, serving the Quad Cities and worldwide online. And thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And hello to our online listeners, wherever you're at in the world. Today, I am joined in studio live with Molly Durnin. She's played a couple songs and been telling us the tales of the road. And before we left, you were talking about working on another album.
Yeah.
And how's that going? Is that in the process? Where are we at on that?
Oh, it's in the process.
Yeah.
It's only been, I don't know, 9 years. Is it 10 years now? I put my first album out in 2012, and I have not been able to manage to get anything out since. Life, a million problems in between, my own psyche, recording another album. I've kind of been psyching myself out, but I've never stopped writing. So I've got about, 40 plus songs to record.
Oh, wow.
So that alone is kind of traumatizing. I mean, what do I do? Put a double disc album out?
Yeah, yeah.
First one since the Titanic? It's kind of overwhelming. I mean, I could put an album out every year for the next 5 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm working on it. I'm in the middle of a move, so I actually just disassembled my own home studio that I was trying to record in. So if I'm going to put something out, it's not going to be until May. Unfortunately, I've got a big move. I don't know if I've really announced it to anybody, but I guess here we go.
Oh,
we'll do it on the radio live.
World exclusive, right here.
On the radio live, yeah. I am leaving you guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's tragic.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna miss so many people, and I'm like literally gonna cry on the radio because I have so many people in the Quad Cities that I love and I will miss. It's probably one of my most bittersweet moves, but I'm going back to Charleston, South Carolina. Let's blame it on the snow.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
You know, warmer weather means more
people
shows outside. I mean, COVID and stuff. It kind of scared me out of the Quad Cities.
Yeah. Well, I can't blame you. Yeah, it's been a tough year, and this winter has just been a beatdown.
It has. This has been a bad one.
that plus COVID. I mean, it's just been a double whammy, and I mean, and you got to do what's best for you.
Right. Survival tactics, right?
There you go. Going back to that.
That's what it is.
Sure. Yeah, of course. A guest artist returning
absolutely.
from
absolutely
a homecoming of sorts. But in the meantime, you're still here.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm not leaving you.
Yeah. This is the local lick show, not the South Carolina show. Well, that's good for you. So you got a lot of stuff to move then.
Oh my gosh! Don't even talk about it. Does anybody want to buy anything? Like,
I don't know. What do you have for sale?
Everything.
Oh man, well that's it is bittersweet to hear that. A bit of a disappointment, but hey, you've done a great service to the area with your music, I'd say.
It has been so much fun. Like I said, moving back here in 2017, like it was a nice reminder of what music is, what music community is, and what it feels like to have a music family. Like it has been so great for my soul to be here and gosh, the music community here is really great. It's just, I don't know what else to say.
So do you got anything planned before you go? Any live shows?
Every single weekend.
Yeah.
I am booked up. I've got 5 shows on St. Patrick's Day. Like, I am booked. So,
wow. 5?
Yeah, I regret it already. Wow. As one of my friends said, they're like, you're going to die that day, but you'll die rich.
There you go. That's the way to go. Wow.
So, yeah, the best way to find out my shows is just go to my website, mollydurnin.com, or check me out on Facebook or Instagram, even Snapchat. Just message me. Like, I'm very accessible.
Right. And when do you plan on fully moving out then? When's the day or the week?
I think I'm going to go with 420.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Right? 20 is my favorite number, right?
Yeah.
It's February 20th. Sure. Yay, 20.
That's why?
Yeah, that's definitely why. That's definitely why.
Yeah,
no other reason.
420 sounds, that's
420, it's going to ease my pain.
Yeah, that's a day. We should also mention that for anybody that's listening, that other voice you hear is Michael Moncada, who is acting as chauffeur today.
He is. He's my ride or die. He's my best friend. I brought him here today because I wanted him to plug a show that we have next Friday.
Absolutely.
He calls it a show. I call it a movement.
It's a movement.
Get on this microphone. I want you to plug this show.
You've done this before. I'm
playing at it. Tell them about it, Michael.
All right, guys. We have a huge event coming up Friday, February 26th at the Mound in the Village in East Davenport. We are putting together a 7-8 band card, and 100% of the proceeds to the last dollar go back to every artist on the card, and 6 area bars that we've sponsored, their entire bar staffs. Every dollar. So the door is $5 donation when you come in and up. We get raffles going on. We have over 40 or 50 sponsors now. I know I can't keep up. It's 10 days old. This idea is 10 days old, and we've only launched it for 7. So it's a huge movement. You're right. It's a movement. And shout out to Jonathan with the WQUD-FM for writing an article on it. Just came out today. And we're really excited. RME jumped on board, Guitar Center. It's a huge, huge thing. So get out and support live music. That's what we're trying to get everybody to do. Get out and help the artists that have been struggling. And if you like live music and you've been missing it in your life, this is the first event in, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years, that's this big. So get out and see us.
Awesome. And I pound it through everybody's head every Saturday. If you can, go out and see some live music. You know you want to.
Absolutely.
And this is a great chance to do it. And what was that date again?
It is Friday, February 26th at the Mound. Doors open at 5:30. First show kickoff, Far Out 283, Levi Craft and the guys are at 6, and the music goes to 1 a.m.
Awesome.
I'll
That is
actually
awesome.
be playing, not solo.
Yeah,
Oh.
Molly. Yeah, tell them who you got on stage
I'm playing with
with.
Sparks and
Craig Bentley.
Craig Bentley.
From Funktastic
It
5.
wasn't even my
Oh,
idea.
wow.
They wanted to
She's
play
got
with me,
a
and
pretty-
I'm beyond excited.
Yeah, I bet.
Those two are such talented musicians, and we're gonna do a 3-piece, and we're gonna rock it.
It's going to be amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys, you featured Angela Meyer has a new song out, Together Alone, with Springer.
that girl.
And so he's coming. They're going to
wow.
do the song live.
Wow.
So that's happening too. And
It's definitely an event you do not want to miss.
yeah, Fair Warning's on the card. The Channel Cats are on the card.
Wow.
3 on the Tree, I think you know that band.
Never heard of them.
Jones, and
Never heard of them.
they're coming. Project X is on the card, and for the first time since September 2019, my band, Michael Mancotta and Whiskey High, will be on
Wow.
stage.
Man, this is
So get
huge.
there,
It is
everybody.
huge.
This
Get
really
there.
is.
He
It's
put
gonna
it
be
together.
massive.
He put it together all by himself.
Wow.
You give this man.
Well, no, not all by myself.
You give this man an objective. You'll get it done.
I'm a hustler every day. But yeah, the community came together, and that's what it's all about. And the
Awesome.
artists like Molly, that's why I came here. She is my best friend, but artists like her, why this is going to take place.
Awesome. And and it's going to be decent weather, so there you go. No reason
Yeah.
not
It'll
to
be
go
fine
out.
when you're standing outside in line. I promise. You'll be
Yes,
comfortable. We'll get you inside.
yes.
Yes,
Go out.
yes.
Show your support, people. Come on, you can stand in line in 35-degree weather. It's not
It's
going to kill
fine.
you. Yeah, it's fine. If you can handle the last few weeks, you can handle this. The music's going to be hot. Can't wait for that. That is so awesome.
I'm excited. I honestly, I haven't been excited to play a show like this in a long time. Like, I am excited.
That is great. Yeah, that'd be a nice, kind of a bit of a send off. A nice.
We can't talk about that.
Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, well, let's get back to some more music then.
All right.
What you got?
Oh, let's do a song called "Skipping Town." Talk about send off.
Oh boy.
This is a good one though. It's called "Skipping Town," but there's an underlying tone here. Now I grew up in upstate New York in the country. My father is a car guy, and when I was younger, I brought home a dilapidated Jeep Wrangler with zero frame. I mean, the thing was falling apart. And I looked at him like, can't we fix it? And with my big puppy eyes, he's like, okay, Molly. And then he taught me everything he knows about cars. 2 years
Awesome.
later, I have a Jeep Wrangler, fully functional, lifted. It's so cool.
Nice.
And I left it to rot in his yard. It's there today. But but we did. We built a car, and I learned some fun terms that I put into this song.
All
And if
right.
you can figure out what this song is about, I'll buy you a shot.
There you go. You heard it here on the radio. We got that recorded.
Flying through the streets, sitting next to me, rocking to the music, let the beat control your movement. Running around the cops, cruising, honey, high. I just makes me wanna jump on top. I'll be your finger slip. skipping town. We're skipping town.
All right, yeah, that's one of I think a station favorite, a fan favorite right there. And speaking of fans, we've got a request from old Uncle Taz and
No
Buford.
way.
Yeah,
Oh,
he wants to
no.
know if you can play.
Lady Brain.
Yep.
I knew it.
There you go. How did you know?
I knew it. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I don't think I've played it since I've been on this show.
Well, that's probably why you wanted to hear it.
Okay.
So this is going out to Taz. Taz, thanks for listening. Hope you're having a
Taz,
good
here
day.
you go. If I mess up the lyrics, you're probably the only one that knows.
Yep.
How does this song go? I've been called cutie cutie, holding a hammer in my hand. I've been called girly girly, like I'm not strong enough or smart enough to work alongside a man. I could fix the plumbing, I could change the locks, I could tinker with the furnace if you'd get out of my way and let me into my toolbox. Say you can't, you won't, try to do, you don't. Well, me and my big lady brain, watch me do, won't dare try to, I swear, just me or my big lady brain. Oh, being called a girl is such a pain. You say go play in the kitchen, I might just tear it to the ground and build myself a new one. It will have all the bells and whistles, be the talk of this whole town. They say you can't, you won't, try to do, you don't. Well, me and my big lady brain, watch me do, won't dare try to do it, dare just me and my big lady brain. Oh, being called a girl is such a pain. Now there's a story behind this song. Back when I lived in South Carolina, I was getting ready to leave for tour, and I needed to get my oil changed. Normally I change my own oil, but I took it into this place, and this guy, he changed it. It was fine, but he came out. He said, "Hey, I want to show you something." Down in South Carolina, it was more like, "Hey, honey, I want to show you something." He pops the hood, and he pulls out my dipstick, and he says, "You see here? This is how you know if there's oil in your car." And I said, "Bless your heart." So I wrote this next verse for him, just for him. You say my engine has a problem. Clearly my only problem's you. Sell me some made-up illusions about a faulty transmission while you're staring at my boobs. You say you can't, you won't, try to do, you don't. Well, me and my big lady brain, watch me do, dare, while I do, I dare, just me and my big lady brain. Oh, being called a girl is such a pain. a pain.
All right, yes. Love it, love it, love it. Molly Durnin here, live in studio here on the Local Lick Show. We're going to do one more quick break here, so stay tuned. Be right back right after this. Welcome back to the Local Lick Show. Johnny Dollar here, bringing you the best in local and regional musicians here in the Quad City area, and doing it live from the Rhythm City Casino Studios here in downtown Erie, Illinois. And the Local Lick Show brought to you by Heartland Connections, the #1 live music destination in the Midwest, bringing live music from all over the world to West Central Illinois. Check them out online. And while you're there, check us out online. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. All right, well, today we are joined live in studio. Yeah, we got live guests, finally. Things are looking up. And Molly Durnin is here. How's everything going?
Amazing.
Having fun?
Yes.
Good.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Yes, of course. Now you've been playing music in different parts of the country. What's your favorite venue? I'm always fascinated by that. There's so many out there. What's the one that that sticks out?
I have so many. And it's, you know what? It's not necessarily the venue itself. It's usually the crowd.
Right.
Or the venue owners and how they treat artists. Because how you treat an artist, it's, I think, a lost art, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But currently, right now, I'm going to say 11-17. Eric Serge Sketter, I can never say his. I just call him Serge.
Shout out to Serge.
Shout out to Serge. He has been such a gracious human being, such a generous human being. He has taken care of the artists in this area, probably when he shouldn't have, through COVID. And I have so much love for that man. He knows how to run a business and he knows how to treat people. And that makes me happy every time I walk into that building. And I have a house gig there every Sunday, 4 to 7. And
You and me there Sunday.
yeah, me and Michael Mancata are going to be playing there this Sunday, 4 to 7. And that is my current favorite. You know, it's the Little Blue House. It's not a huge venue. It's not Red Rocks. That's my dream venue.
Second one I've heard.
I will one day get to Red Rocks. But, man, it's a vibe thing.
Right.
It's a vibe thing.
Right.
He's on the card. They're bars, one
Yep.
of the sponsored bars.
Yep, 1117 is one of the sponsored bars for Jambrella this coming Friday.
And that vibe, it has to affect how you play.
It does. It absolutely does. Musicians, we play from our heart. We play from our soul. We literally, our whole lives are just sitting right on our shoulders, ready to give it away to everybody. And he gets that. He gets that. And I love him for that, and I appreciate it. Awesome.
Great. Well, we got time for a few more songs, so let's start off with something. What you got for us?
This next one, and I really want to sing it for Michael because I was in a dark place. I'll admit it, I was in a dark place. And Michael called me, and he gave me this pep talk. Like, are you a motivational speaker? Because he gave me this pep talk because I was just, artists, we go up, we go down, we're a roller coaster. We're emotions. We are too emotional for ourselves. That's why we play music. And I was in this place, and he gave me this pep talk, and it literally inspired me to write this song. And I say, this is your song, Michael, because I wouldn't have written, oh God, written this song without you. So I want to sing it for him here in the studio and for everybody.
All right.
It's called A Song for a Singer. It's a song for the musicians. For once, I wrote a song for the musicians, not for everybody else. I don't get up early. I sleep most of the day, so I can stay out all night at the bar and play. Sometimes I drink too much so I can put on a show. Smile big, pour my heart out when I'm feeling low. sing loud, even if you can't hear over the crowd. Over the crowd, you pour it out, give away every bit of yourself now, of yourself now. And when your fingers tire, remember it is so much higher. 'Cause it's not an option, it's not a test. Sing your song straight from your chest and be so excited and never rest until you give the world your best. Not one note less. I sleep on couches and lonely hotel rooms. I tell my friends all back home I'll be there soon. I didn't plan this, it chose me. I remember the first time the music stole part of my heart with its rhythm and rhyme. So sing loud, even if you can't hear over the crowd. Over the crowd, yeah, pour it out, give away every bit of yourself now, of yourself now. And when your fingers tire, remember it is so much higher. 'Cause it's not an option, it's not a test. Sing your song straight from your chest and be so excited and never rest, even if you give your best. Not one note less.
Wow, that was amazing.
Thank you.
I've had lots of guests in here, and I don't think there's been a song where I just completely just stopped and wow, that was beautiful. You are an excellent songwriter.
Thank you, thank you.
I truly mean that. That was wonderful. Molly Durnin here, live in studio. She's been with us since noon, and we're so glad to have her. And while you were singing that and the title of the song, I was saying to myself, have you ever sung any songs with your mom?
When I first started playing music, I was self-taught in college. I had a guitar that she gave me that she bought at a garage sale for $20. It's a Yamaha. Still have it to this day. It sounds great. The neck was broken off of it. I had a friend glue it back on. And I came home after college, and I said, hey, can you help me out? She's the one that taught me how to finger pick. That's what I just did on that song. She's the one that did that. Like, I pride myself in my finger picking ability. Everybody always asks me, how do you play guitar with those nails? Well, Dolly Parton did it, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yep.
But I do it because I can finger pick really good. But when I first started, I couldn't play a whole show. And I said, hey, Mom, you know, she has nerve damage in her finger, so she can't play a whole show either. And I was like, but could you come with me? Could you come with me and play a show with me? And of course she did. And on her YouTube page, she has videos of her at one of my very first gigs because she videoed me, and then of course I videoed her. And her YouTube page is Carolyn Odell Durnin. That's her full name. That's her YouTube page. Check her out. You're gonna absolutely love her. I still watch them. I watch them over and over. I think I'm the only one giving her views. But yeah, she's played shows with me, and to this day, I'm like, Mom, I was like, you should open for me, as a joke. I'm like, open for me. I'm big time now.
Yeah, go Ma.
She's so amazing. And yeah, she literally, I don't know if I would have done shows if she couldn't have helped me in the beginning.
Right.
Again, she's my hero and my biggest fan.
That's awesome. And might she show up on an album in the future?
She's on my album.
Oh.
She's so subtle and so humble and so modest and shy. On my song, on my album, which you can get on iTunes, Amazon, my website, Rain Falls. It's a very quiet, soft song. She does the other guitar part that I think only a musician would be able to hear. It's like this little kind of trickling rain sound guitar harmonics in the background. And that was her. So she did actually record with me, but I mean... Let's get her something a little more forward.
Feature. There you go.
Feature, that's the word.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, looking forward to that.
She's good at harmony. She taught me how to sing. Yeah.
Awesome.
She needs to do it.
Great. Yeah, there you go. Well, something to look forward to. And I think we got time for one more song. And yeah, I know it's come to the end already, but time flies. And there's been some debate on what the last song should be, but have we come to a consensus of...
Yes, I'm going to do it for Michael because...
Okay.
Just because it's Michael.
Yep.
But this is a brand new song. I've actually never, ever, ever sung this song from start to finish. I've never done it.
Oh.
For anyone.
For anyone.
Another exclusive. I am honored, truly.
This is so exclusive. It's exclusive to me. This last year has been really hard, but it's had me take a really honest look at myself. And here we go. This is I think probably the most honest song I've ever written in my life. And the only reason I'm doing it is because Michael's making me do it.
All right, just to be clear, you're doing this because Michael said so.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the name of the song?
I'm fine. I suffer from depression. I hurt most of the time. I've been to really bad places. They're always on my mind. I drank too much liquor. I hate leaving the house. I eat too much when I'm alone. I spend too much time on the couch. I write songs to share my stories, to help me through each day. But I feed on the energy what other people say. I tried to kill myself. I tried more than once. I've endured many traumas. Oh, I know how to take a punch. All the coke and the violence. How to keep my silence. One more time before I lose my damn mind. Oh. It's fine. I've always had low self-esteem. What makes it really hard to share, hard to share. So I keep it all inside. So people don't care. This is my name, don't forget it. The great Molly Durnin, the myth, the legend. One day I'll be gone. Oh, you'll be singing my songs. Oh, the cork in the violence. How to keep my silence. One more time, before I lose my damn mind. It's fine. One day I'll be gone. Oh, you'll be singing my songs. One day I'll be gone. Oh, you'll be singing my songs. My songs.
All right, Molly Durnin here. That was so awesome. And what was that one again called?
I'm fine.
There you are.
Yes. Wow, what a great hour this has been, Molly. Man, you just killed it.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so much for having me on here.
And where can people find... We'll let you get to that swig of water here. You're listening to the Local Lick Show right here on Vintage Radio. Live musicians, more coming up later. We'll get to that, who's coming up next time. But right now we got Molly Durnin. And where can people find you online?
MollyDurnin.com is the best place.
Okay.
But definitely follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat, every single place. Just type in Molly Durnin.
All right.
MollyDurnin.com, Molly Durnin at Gmail, Molly Durnin everything.
All right. Molly Durnin taking over the world. And Mike, you want to jump on the mic one more time?
One more time. Tell me about that. Tell me
next
about that.
Friday's big show.
Get out and see us next Friday at the Mound in Village East Davenport for Jambrella. We are having a massive 8-band card. All the proceeds go back to the artist, as well as 6 area-sponsored bars. Get out and support live music. $5 Goodwill donation at the door. We have raffles, tip jar floating. We'll have merch, and every penny goes back to this until it's gone. Get out and support us. And come see me and Molly on Sunday at 11:17.
All right, there you go, people. Make a difference, have some fun, and support our local musicians. Michael, it's good to see you. Molly, great to meet you for the first time.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you. And, yeah, so there you go, folks. Check her out online.